What's happening, everybody? Earl Campbell here from Eastern Shore Undercover, and it is Tuesday, January 20th, 2026, second podcast of the week. This one's a little bit different. It's a sincere request to ask for your help, and you'll understand why in a second. Once again, I'm still dealing with this cough, so please bear with me. So let's jump right in. I don't want to make this very long. I want to make it short, sweet, to the point, so I can get it shared out on every platform that we have. So jumping right in, last night at around 8:00, we started getting some messages sent in, letting us know that there was a GoFundMe that was going around. And, well, I mean, the cat's out of the bag. I'm just going to put it out there and ask everybody for the help. Everybody knows my wife and I, we live here in the town of Delmar. And last night we learned that Delmar Fire Department Fire Chief Justin Elliott was diagnosed with cancer. To anyone that's gone through that or had a family member go through it, you know, it's a really, really tough battle, and we're very confident in Chief Elliott and what he's going to do, and he's going to battle this, you know, get through it. But there comes a financial burden that comes along with this stuff. And, you know, I've spoken to several people who all told me the same thing, that, you know, Chief Elliott's a very proud man. He didn't want anybody to do this. He didn't want anyone to help him. He wanted to find a way to do it on his own. And as soon as I heard about it, we jumped right in the fire. And I said, you know, we got to do something. We got to use our page. You know, we've got the biggest page around. We're going to use it. We're going to help him. If there's anybody that we can help, we're going to help our own town's fire department chief. So first thing I did was I reached out to Mr. Doug Marshall, and I told Mr. Marshall, I said, you know, hey, would you be willing to help me with an event? Let's put on an event. Let's make it a huge event. Let's blow it out of the water. Let's, you know, really go all in on this. Of course, Mr. Doug Marshall, being the kind person that he is, absolutely, I'm all in. Whatever you need, let's do it. A little bit later, I told Mr. Marshall, I said, I want to get, you know, Chief Elliott's permission before we do anything. And I had a conversation with Chief Elliott, and he said, you know, I don't want people to do this, but they're going to do it anyway. So I got his blessing to move forward. But then I was talking a little more to him, and his main concern right now is the first month. He wants to get through this first month without the stresses. So originally my plan was we were going to hold this big event and, you know, do that down the road. But those type of events, to make them successful, you have to plan them out accordingly. And you got to get, you know, stuff for your silent auctions, at least the way we've done it, stuff for your silent auctions, and, you know, the event, it's got to go off. You got to, you know, make sure you get tickets sold. So a GoFundMe was set up, and anybody that sent a GoFundMe into this page, you know that we don't share them. We just don't do that. It's not that we don't want to do it. It's the fact that I get so many requests a day. I get probably 10 to 15, sometimes 20 requests for people that want to get their cars fixed, and people that want to move to a different state, people that want to, I've had requests for boob jobs. I've had, you know, hair transplants. The list goes on and on. You know, people make these GoFundMes for everything now, but this is a case where it's truly deserving. So what I did was I confirmed through Chief Elliott, and I confirmed through the person that set it up. I talked to them on the phone today. I talked to her on the phone today. That it is legit, and we know where the money will be going. So I want to help. I want to get this out there. I'm going to push this GoFundMe. This is step one. You know, right now that GoFundMe is sitting just over $4,000. And I'm very confident with this page, with the amazing people that we have on this page, we can get that thing over $10,000 tonight. That's the goal for tonight. If not tonight, let's do it by tomorrow. I want to get this thing over $10,000. Once we get that over $10,000, then we can take a step back. We can start thinking about other events that we're going to do. I was told that there's some other stuff that's in the works. um, for Chief Elliott. Anything that somebody puts together, and I can verify that the money is going to go to Chief Elliott and his family, by all means, I'll use my page for anything when he needs. Again, there's going to be other events. I'm not going to say what they are because it's not my place, but there are some other events that are in the works. And when they get, published, I'll make sure to share them on our page so everyone is aware. But for now, I'm going to share this GoFundMe link. It's going to be in the bottom. It's going to be in, on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, wherever I put this at, this video is going to go. That link is going to go, and I'm going to pin it to the top. And all I'm asking is, if, make a small donation. If you can't make a small donation, do me this little favor and share it, because one of your friends may be in a better financial position than you are, and they may be able to help better. So please, let's push this out there. Let's do this really well. This guy has done so much for our community, continues to do stuff for our community. He's the fire chief. So from where I come from and where I live and where I've raised my family, so now it's time to give back to him in this way. I mean, this man, he's going to battle cancer. So the least we can do is take this financial burden off of his shoulders. So help me out, Eastern Shore Undercover. Jump in here on the GoFundMe page. Let's get rolling. Let's get these donations made. Share them with your friends, your family, anybody that you know. If there's a firefighter, a first responder, let's all pull together and let's help Chief Elliott out. Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. And once again, we will keep you updated on future events.